Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford. We are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. Now he bowls him over and gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 75 yards. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Ooh, the juke. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. So here come the Lions now. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. They find some open field here. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Now a handoff looking right. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And now here's a carry heading left. And now running right through him. Now he opts for the spin. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff as they run left side. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of his career. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. Nifty move. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long. But maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a handoff looking right. And now running right through him. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
They'll stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have herded him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down right at the line of scrimmage.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. So out now come the Lions. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, a big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
Now a handoff looking right. And now running right through it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic... Here's Brad Wing now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. He'll drop to throw. Staying on his feet. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a Turkey Bowl or Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them. Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last?
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And now here's a carry heading left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now they try the right side here. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll try and throw for it here. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has had a whale of a game. In the third quarter, you're already over 200 yards. I don't know what more he can do at this point.
Not a whole lot, and what he has found is that zone that we always talk about, where every carry.
And now look at him go. 30. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 75 yards. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Let's go. Good, good. Good, good. All right, here we go.
And they give this time to the tailback. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Now a handoff looking right. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now they try the right side here. And now running right through him. Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Second down following the run. And now here's a carry heading left. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll set up a throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
Here we go now.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. Doug Marrone can only shake his head. His guys are turned away. 90 ticks to go. Still time, but they need this onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now let's go. Detroit. Detroit. Here we go now.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. The Lions on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Halfback sent in motion. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports.
Here in the divisional round, the pressure gets down.
And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now here's a carry heading left. And, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And the back goes into motion. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Redskins send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And Detroit getting set to go now. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Able to slither by. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for the Lions. 48 yards on the ground.
Here we go now. Boom, landed.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Room to run again. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Going to give this time to the tailback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and he gets to the back.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. An 11-yard touchdown. The Redskins send out their punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. 12 yards on the return that time. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about it.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Jonathan Allen in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Oh, what a juke into space. And look out. I think he's going to go. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. Redskins send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Let's go. Watch it now, Marty.
And now here's a carry heading left. And now running right through it. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Now they try the right side here. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Redskins will take control. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. 1:57 to go in this first half. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Halfback sent in motion. They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let him down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. The Redskins send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And it's actually been out of the backfield, handing the ball off where they've had a lot of success. So if you're the quarterback, do you just maybe say, you know, maybe this isn't my day, our running game's going so well, you just continue to lean on that?
I agree. That's exactly what you do. And you have to kind of take your ego and put it aside, because you always think your next throw is going to be your best throw, right? Your next play is going to be your best play. Lean on what's working for you right now. That should help carry your team to victory if things keep going in the direction that they are.
Yeah, because the formula has them the lead currently. The Lions on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And the back goes into motion. They'll set up to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Back to throw here. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there, because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy in the second level?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Spins past it. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he'll give it here to his running back. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They're going to look to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now a handoff looking right. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lutz now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now a handoff as they run left side. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And a give this time to the tailback. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Halfback sent in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Pass interference, offense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Still going. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And now here's a carry heading left. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
No. Check. Patriot. Green, 39. Watching that, Barney. No. Check.
And the back goes into motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. And Detroit getting set to go now. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Derek Barnett in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. And Detroit getting set to go now. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now running right through it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. So a collective holding a breath here as the starter heads for the sideline. And they will hand things over to their backup quarterback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. Now a handoff as they run left side. Oh, and now he bowls him over, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. And this is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that loosen up things a little bit, Warren. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. The Redskins send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at the 20. Breaks through the contact. Look at the spin.
Balance.
Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him, maybe the guys up front, combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Over. Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Halfback sent in motion.
3-19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know.